Real quick video. I want to talk about the recent thing happening in politics where apparently Trump is saying to the homeless people, you have to leave Washington, D.C. Like, first of all, you should see the homeless population in Portland. They're all over the streets. Hell, some of them sit outside some of the gas stations, which is actually where I'm heading right now, to one of the gas stations, just because I want a fucking Frappuccino. The bottle Frappuccino that Starbucks has. Anyway, point being, you should see what's going on in the world. A lot of people are homeless. A lot of people can't afford, apartments because apartments are getting fucking expensive. It's ridiculous. You're basically paying for a fucking property tax for this rich guy who owns an apartment complex, or this property management company who owns a freaking apartment complex. At this point, I might as well just get my fucking license, buy a fucking car, and then I don't have to deal with, I don't have to deal with I'll just live in the fucking car. It's easier, it's simpler, and a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it now. And guess what? You can do DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. Personally, I would choose Grubhub or Uber Eats or something if I were to do delivery, you know. But my point here is that you are sitting there saying to the homeless population, you have to leave. And he's also talking about crime or whatever. There's barely any crime in fucking DC. I mean, there was one guy who shot a couple of people and said, free Palestine. But let me tell you, that guy is fucking crazy. That guy is mental. That's not the common person. Like, who are you going to arrest? A bunch of freaking, black people, a bunch of Mexican people, or Hispanic people. If you say Mexican people, people get freaking offended by it. But who are you going to arrest? I mean, come on. And are you gonna arrest the homeless population? Come on. You only have control of the federal buildings and federal land. Unfortunately, the homeless population for you aren't on federal land and federal soil. Federal soil or federal buildings. They're not camping out there. They're camping under bridges or camping, anywhere else that they can fucking do. I go to Portland often, and there used to be a homeless encampment underneath the bridge and one of these little parkways or whatever where they would camp and stuff. And to be honest with you, it is what it is, man. You have to do what you have to do, they're getting kicked out from. It's not just Republicans, by the way, who are kicking out the homeless or telling the homeless they need to go. Take a look at Portland, Maine. I mean, I've lived in this area, and I mean Portland, Maine area in general. That includes Westbrook, South Portland, Scarborough, anywhere that's close to Portland, Maine. Basically, these guys, most of Southern Maine is run by Democrats, and they have been kicking out the homeless population in Portland for fucking years. First it was, okay, you can't camp in here. You can't camp here. You can't camp here. You can't camp here. You can't camp anywhere, basically. And they're trying to get the homeless out. Kind of sucks, but it is the way it is. I don't approve of it. I just live here. And pretty soon I'm not going to be homeless. For people who aren't wondering, I'm not going to be homeless. I have a place I can stay for at least a little bit while I look for a new apartment. If I don't already find a new apartment eventually, but it is what it is. There are a couple areas I'm looking at. Not necessarily far from here, but maybe an hour away. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, so the homeless are just here. They just something happened that caused them to get kicked out of whatever place they were in, and that's it. That's how it worked. And yet we're kicking them out. It's not just Republicans. It's not just Trump. I want to stress that. It's not just Trump. It's the fucking Democrats too. Democrats are kicking out the homeless from certain encampments in certain big cities too. Take a look what happens in Portland, Maine, Boston. I'm sure Boston has done it. New York City. I'm sure New York City is doing it too. San Francisco, Los Angeles, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what city you go to. The end result is the same. Florida, I heard the state of Florida has made it illegal to be homeless. Think about that. Illegal to not have a home. How do you break the law by just not having a home to go to? We should be trying to solve this problem of homelessness, of people trying, upstanding people trying to find a home or have a home that they can afford, and yet we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's different if it's a drug addict or a freaking criminal or something, but if it's just a regular person who just can't afford a home because the rate of pay in their fucking city is so shit. Take a look at over New Hampshire. Rate of pay, bare minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. $7.25 an hour still in fucking 2025. That's ridiculous. And I've checked like Zillow for apartments in New Hampshire, and guess what? Apartments are fucking expensive in Portsmouth, in fucking Manchester, and fucking Nashua. It's absurd that you have to pay all this money and you only get paid $7.25 an hour. That's highway robbery, that is. That's highway robbery. And I'm sorry, but it needs to change. Trump should not be trying to fucking get the homeless out of fucking like Washington, D.C. He should be focused on finding them like a home or like building more affordable housing, but he's not doing that. He's doing the same thing Democrats are doing. And I know he's like, oh, well, that's actually smart. No, it's not. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, see ya. My battery's dying. See ya.